Hello, everybody. Um, I think I'm gonna try and do a video here. Well, I guess first off, I'm gonna say happy Merry Christmas and hope everybody that actually does watch my videos has a great New Year's too coming up here. Um, in the last month, I managed to pick up a new computer rig, and I got to start back over with my video recording software and apps or whatever. So I'm doing this video here as a guinea pig to show, I guess, myself how to do the new recording setup and to go over my character. Now, if I fast forward here a little bit, I missed like 3 videos during this time because I didn't have all this set up. So I apologize. I missed doing my other builds. Uh, One was a nice tank that I made. I really had a lot of fun with, except for the leveling up part. But maybe I'll get back to that build later. Um, this one, if this video is, I sure do hope that it is recording properly. Opening up the character sheet. This one is a 12 wizard, 6 fighter, 2 barbarian, strength build, strength and con. Undead razor claw shifter. So I believe my starting stats on this one were max strength. I think you could get 20 all points along the way into strength. We're trying to get that. We're trying to go Herculean. And then Dex was base 8. Con was maxed at 18. And the rest of the points got dumped into intelligence because having a legendary build on this character, I started with the 20 strength, means I could only start with the 10 intel down here when you put that many points in. That's something up to you. My spell point total suffered a little bit because of this. Wisdom and charisma were dumps. And, well, that's what we ended up with. I am unbuffed right now. I have no big ship buffs at all. So even with that, I think I could get to 72 if I had big ship buffs. Base. Spells, I guess, look like this. Like, I didn't even fill out level 5 spells. And maybe I could get something to be a little bit more offensive. But the problem is, I'm fighting in defensive fighting. And I don't have very good range on any of those spells if that is on. As you may know, I was trying to figure some build out with epic defensive fighting to take advantage of the extra hit points that they're giving you. What do I got here in enhancements? On my old my old videos of race and stuff and undead melees, I did go through a lot of this better. It probably didn't look as good because I didn't have such a nice monitor at that time. That was a number of years ago too. So I guess for the rundown, we'll just highlight the stuff in the Eldritch Knight to make the video quick. Anyway, Eldritch Knight, I did put 39 points into it, and it is my 5th tier. I am up to the top on this one. This is Eldritch Tempest Strike is what I use quite a bit on my hits, or to try to get big hits on this. I am Undead and Wraith form. The two the two bottom tier core enhancements that I did take are Inflict Weakness for one more negative level, and Deathly Tough. This while in any Undead Shroud, you get 25 hit points and 5 PRR, and one more spell penetration. But woo, don't really care too much about that. Um, Number of points in here is 22. Now, I went up to try to get that negative spell critical chance a little bit higher, 6% I get out of this for my own personal heals, basically. 1 point Harper, because you got to do it somewhere. Could go into the Fey Tree with that or something, whatever you want to do with that. And then a mixed bag here for 21 points. Because of the 2 levels of Barbarian. Now, on this particular build, because I am raging as a shifter, I decided to mix with Barbarian anyway. Just for some of the things that they get out of their trees. I only have 7 points put into the Kensai fighter side. If you look here, and I'm taking Kensai X specialization out of here, and their haste boost, to speed up my attacks. And then out of the Ravager Barbarian, I took the Barbarian Core Power Attack boost for more damage with Power Attack on. We'll go over feats in a minute. And their Power Rage over here for more strength when I'm raged. And extra rages. Now, I had to spend the 15 points or whatever over here in the Razor Claw Shifter that are my racial points. I did, during this time, finish my racial completions. It's 39 lives are done. And I'll show you that again when it shows up on your feat sheet. What did I do? I like the Shifter tree. It is also good if you are a hand wrap user as a monk. They have some things in here that are specially made for it, but since I'm carrying a two-handed weapon, they didn't really apply. However, the shifting does. I took the extended shifting, the hardy shifting, so I get con out of that when I rage out. Self-reliant in the howl. Howl, yeah, it's just only adding you a bonus to the attack. It's not for damage. Also, it's lowering their nearby enemies take -2 to armor class if you do boost it up on the 4th tier. And some extra negatives to their armor class per levels. So, sometimes I forget to do the howl. Destructive shifting. While under the effects of Razor Claw Shift, you gain improved destruction. Is the only thing I'm gaining off of that. The +2 to hit and damage is with hand wraps and trip. And then it says the iconic rage now uncenters you if you were a monk. It's just wonky. I don't, alright. I'm not going to go into that because we don't have time. I'll close this out. Now, I'm going to try to explain this a little bit. When you are raged out as a shifter, you lose your inability to cast spells. So, just for example, I'm gonna just rage out right now and try to cast, you know, my lesser death auras and everything. And it's gonna give me the thing, you are too in the warning, you are too enraged to perform this action. So, you know, I don't think that this build would be for everybody. Um, it's you have to get all your buffs on before you go into combat and then rage out. Now, it kind of bugs the heck out of some gamers to have to come down then, you know, sort of out of that steroid strength level and to be able to either cast a spell or to help somebody like res them or cast a heal spell scroll. So again, this build probably isn't for everybody to do, because you really got to kind of pay attention to what's going on. In effect, my build is a little bit slower than actual living people uh, playing the game. Like they can get to the point of combat quicker, usually because they're already in their natural form to go do damage. So something of note. Um, in feats. Oh, geez. What do we put on here? What are we looking for? Barbarian feet. They come with just being a barbarian. You do get the faster movement, 10%. Their basic barbarian rage, which is here on my hotbar, and I had the Razor Claw Shifter Rage. They both kind of count as the same thing. The Shifter Rage, trying to see if there's any difference in here. +4 rage, bonus to strength. No, I mean, they're the same thing. It's just, you know, you can't, they're not going to double each other up. Any one of them counts for what you want to do. Jeez, what did I take? Deflect Arrows comes over from the Eldritch Knight tree. And here we go. Improved critical slashing weapons. The improved trip is now just coming up. Instead of regular trip, power attack, power critical feat. Quick draw comes up as a free feat in the Eldritch Knight tree again. Makes you draw a little bit quicker. Mental toughness is on the wizard side of feats. Try to get some more spell points and one more percentage critical chance. All three of the two-handed fighting feats. Completionist. Completionist 1. And then on my past life feats, I think that was under racial. It says racial completionist, and it's already granted. You don't have to burn a feat slot on it, which is awesome. You know, a lot of times on some feat starve builds, completionist is sometimes, the heroic completionist is sometimes hard to take, actually. Okay, in Epic Destinies, I did take Epic Toughness. I mean, you could swap that for something else if you didn't like it. It's 50 more hit points, but I am a frontliner. Master of the Dead. Again, raising the caster level of both my heal auras. And I don't know if it did negative energy burst too. My negative energy burst just critted for 1,000, which is good. overwhelming critical. It's pretty much a must-have for melee. I mean, I am in Skyan of the Ethereal Plane this time. I get a little bit more melee power. And Fruzyar's saying hi to me over there. Good buddy Fruz. He did make a nice tank too last life. Now he went and TR'd right away. Ugh. Whole point right now is I am okay. My iconic past lives are what I am currently working on right now, and I've got through 2 of the Tiefling Scoundrels. The Shatterkai only have 1 life on. My PDK is done. Morning Lord looks like I need 2 more lives to finish it out, but that's what the point is now for me, is to go finish up those iconics. I guess not bragging, just talking about that to keep the video moving while I'm getting interrupted by my buddy. But it is what it is. Over here in the Epic Destiny feats, I have them in my upper right hand corner to see, to make sure that they're on when I'm playing. I did go with Ancient Power on this as the primal. It gives you some bonuses for two-handed fighting style and power over life and death. It's giving me negative spell power. This is from the Divine Sphere. Double Strike. This is from your martial sphere. Enchant Weapon is from Arcane Sphere. Yeah, it is what it is what it is. It's giving you a +3 bonus to your weapon. Over here I had the power attacks loaded too and active, just to make sure that I can see the Knight's transformation is there, and my form. That's Reaper eyeballs over there. That's nothing really. And then my Epic Destiny Mantle is active over there, and Defensive Fighting right above it. Everything that's got to be activated and on, I try to keep off to the right, at least so I could just make sure that it's, in-game on and active, I guess. Okay, I hope that there's no feats that I missed in here. I did take Extend and Heighten, and those are on my Death Auras for meta magic feats. And Mobile spellcasting. Why did I get this? I don't know where I got this from. Anyway, I hope I didn't miss anything for the rundown there. Geez, if I open up the enhancements tree, this is all of the enhancements that come along with that heroic page where I spent all my points. All the spell swords and everything are down here in this hotbar, so I can pick and choose what elemental type of damage I want to do for the quest I'm in. Next bar up is all the axes of doom. You know, you can do this layout however you want. I try to keep this bank over here for boosts during combat. Like Primal Scream. I guess I'll head over to the Epic Destinies now to just show that layout on there. I am in Fury of the Wild all the way for adrenaline strikes. And the stuff obviously up here on the top tier of this thing. If I had enough points, but I got 64 Destiny points. I think some are coming from some Tomes of Fate. I took some out of the Legendary Dreadnought to get more push through the line. Is activating when I activate the haste boost or the spell power boost, I'm still getting +3 to all ability scores for the duration of the boost. So I guess what my cycle has been on this was to self-buff during combat, which I'll do. I have all these sterile buffs down here. Greater heroism, whatever, expeditious retreat. I don't even know if that's counting with haste. Yugo pots I can drink during the thing. That normal rage doesn't stack with Primal Scream, but I'm gonna do Primal Scream. Tensor's Transformation. Both auras. And Rage for a second. And there my strength hits 90 with the Yugo pot. And then with the haste boost, 93 is what I come in at for a short period of time. Trying to see if there's anything else that I get out to. Con bumps up to 76. And then attack bonuses are pretty wicked. Double strike coming in at 42. Melee attack speed 15%, yada yada. Melee weapon power 162. It's 172 with the haste boost. Don't know why. Oh, maybe you're gaining more strength. So it looks like 93. I can't click the Gloves of the Titan script, so 99 is my max strength on this. For a short time, you know, in a perfect world, if I do get them all. And that's what the game, I guess that's what this build is all about. Going in, raging out, and then going and beating the crap out of stuff. Wearing 4 sets currently. The Legendary Helm of the Red Dragon and the Legendary Red Dragon Armor is one. Second set is I'm still wearing a Sharn set. It's 5 pieces. It's my necklace. Oops. Goggles, cloak, belt, and boots. With this layout, if I was gonna stay up here, I'd have to respec one of these. I have 2 on that are for acid resistance. I have to respec one of these for a triple positive, positive heals. but I didn't even bother with just getting it up here ready to play. Gauntlets of the Storm Reaver is not a part of a set, but it is doing shock damage on a 20. Uh, the third set is Mind and Matter set, Legendary Omniscience, and Legendary Tumbleweed. Now, this Tumbleweed is only giving me Insightful Dex, and I have a plus 12 Dex item in there, but in terms of armor class and saves, my max Dex bonus is low anyway, so that's something I, could possibly change out. I could swap it out for Legendary Ring of Thelis, which are giving me more spell points. My max Dex bonus is only plus 2 for AC. Okay, PR coming in at 200. Magical resistance rating is low in comparison. It's only 85. No spell resistance either. Okay. AC, what? It's coming in at 169. I think I forgot these two buffs too. I'm gonna dismiss Rage. I forgot the Eldritch Knight buffs. Yeah, 172. It's a shield and a improved mage armor. 10% exceptional bonus to your AC. So the 4 sets, then the last set is the Heart of Sulamatis and Devil Scale Bracers. Devil Scale Bracers got the Assassinate on it, but I'm not an assassin. However, it does have Deception on it, plus 11, which is gaining me bonuses if I am sneak attacking, meaning if Tanker's got aggro, I'm getting sneak attack damage. Gonna open up the plus sign for melee combat, or go to melee combat. Strike through chance is 175. General combat, my sneak attack dice are at 76. My sneak attack to hit bonus 11. Okay. So it's actually more beneficial on this character for me to not be first. And look at those bonuses coming in from that Ender set. Critical hit confirmation bonus 5, but critical hit damage bonus 17. Gosh, I mean, helpless damage bonus 33, unconscious range 350. I'm already unconscious all the time anyway, aren't I? I'm undead. Oh, it's just insane. I have so much fun on these undeads. Anyway, movement speed multiplier 139. It's a little bit slower than playing a living character. The other way for me to get this higher and to move a little bit quicker is to go into Lich form. At least you're not incorporeal. But as a Wraith, I'm gaining the incorporeality 10% bonus to not get hit. So, it's trade-offs that you can make on your own. Anyway, 4 sets with this gear layout. I am totally kind of happy with this. And we'll just go see if we could find a rare here to beat on and end the video. I'm gonna go through my cycle again. What do I got on that death aura? 2 minutes and 30 seconds of crazy melee. Come on, and no rare figures. Trying to make a short video here, but it won't. Maybe we'll get the Audiog or the Wraith here.
Fisherfolk and sailors come to this thriving temple to offer their prayers to the god of the sea.
And super impressed with Saltmarsh. I like it. Um, Danger at Dunwater quest, you know, people don't like it so much because it's kind of long. But on the whole, I like what they did out here. It's
For a moment, you're taken aback by the sprawling pit.
pretty cool.
And
No
the foul
Audiog?
smell. What
Audiog.
vile thing have you discovered? Then you realize it's the town dump.
And probably gonna go head off to do an actual monk shifter undead, which it's gonna have to have robes for armor. Good lord, no beetle. Come on, trying to end the video. Jeez. No guy in the broken building. Okay. Is there some kind of DDO code where they're not gonna let me get any rares or do any damage? They don't want to give the secrets of the Saltmarsh away? Here we go. Here is a mound. Mound rare. And I'm gonna do that adrenaline strike and hit this guy. 18,000 or something. Some base 5s. Come on. Nope. And I am using the magmatic cleaver. I still don't have the Project Nemesis Great Axe. Was trying yesterday to get it and failed. But oh well. I'm gonna be off this build here in a minute. Filigrees in this sucker are Dark Hallow, Beast Mantle, one Sucker Punch, dual Filigree, one against many for strength. Trying to think of what else I put in there. I didn't even go into that Fury one for more strength, whatever the heck it is. Using Sucker Punch to get melee damage, but the Beast Mantle is doing another 4d6 plus on my melee attacks. So sometimes you end up with these crazy wild damage lines. See how much stuff's coming up there. Fire, God knows what else. There's only 1k on that little birdie. He's a rat. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Thank you.